Joey, how are you?
How you doing, Joey?
Hello, I'm okay. Crazy weekend. Just
Why?
woke
What
up.
happened?
Yeah, what happened, Joey?
Got a nice matcha. You know.
Nice.
I got the Monster Zero Ultra. I'm just Joey. I'm doing what apparently you don't do. I'm showing up and doing my job even when I'm not called upon.
Oh,
So here we
fuck
are.
off! I'm coming here to promote the produce show that happened already. The Royal
Oh,
Rambo
I mean,
last
listen, it
Monday.
was a
Last
loaded.
Monday.
It was very loaded. I got offered a spot by Gresham in that, and I said, you know what? I'll do it, but only if Joey actually shows up and agents it. That's what I said. So the world can thank you for me not being there. So we're going to add Joel back. We're going to see if this echo persists. Yep, Joel's
Try
gone.
that.
Joel's gone. It's a Joel issue. SP3, would you like to kick off this interview?
Yes, Joey. You got a lot of attention yesterday. The whole reason we pulled back the curtain and Joel let us know the whole reason we set up this interview is because you mentioned us for a previous interview that you had scheduled. So, kind of explain to us why you got all this attention yesterday and about
We'll
this
start with
interview that you
that.
mentioned.
I was coming here to promote my 20th anniversary show, and we got to start with the drama.
I'm sorry.
You
Got to get
name
right to
dropped
it.
us.
You did.
Oh man. Well, so you know, I don't even know where to start here. Damn. So me and Adam, we were really tight the last 5 years and stuff. And I don't know, over the last month, not month, maybe 6 months, things have gone down south a lot. With him and the way he talks to people and whatnot. And a lot of people, it's a lot of people talk to each other in the locker room. I'm kind of the vet guy on the indies now, so younger people are coming up to me like, "How should I handle this? This guy said this to me, and that this guy, whatever." So it's always been in the back of my mind, like, fuck, I'm friends with this guy, and he started a new company and stuff, and I want this to be successful, but I did what I did yesterday. Of course, I was pissed off about the way he talked to me about the canceled flight and stuff. But I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for a younger wrestler that wrestles for him. Like if he's talking to me like that, imagine how he's talking to a younger wrestler. And I did it just hopefully he learns his lesson and doesn't talk to people like that anymore. But you know, it is what it is. It's wrestling. Wrestling is filled with petty drama, and for some reason I'm a magnet to that stuff. And it looks like that. I'm not doing it to. Someone said on Reddit. Someone sent me a Reddit thread. It said Joey Janela loves the farm drama on social media, which is not true. Um, I This guy was my friend, and to put it out there publicly it's kind of embarrassing. But I had to do what I had to do. It's like I missed out on so much money from this show. You know what I'm saying? It was a humongous payday for me, which I'm an independent wrestler. I don't get a paycheck like I did a few years ago. I have to wrestle. I have to do as much shows as possible to make a living. It's independent wrestling is not lucrative. It's a hustle. And it's different than it was 5 years ago where I got out of AEW and I was selling all these T-shirts. Uh, how many Joey Janela T-shirts does someone want to own now? They want to buy a Marcus Mathers T-shirt. They want to buy a Flying Ryan T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? They have 19 Joey Janela T-shirts. So the hustle, the indies for me at 37 years old is getting way harder. I've been around people. Some of these fans have seen me the last 15 years straight. So for me to go online and make a big deal out of this, I had to be pissed off, because I'm missing out on this humongous payday. I'm out fucking basically double rent money, from one show. So it was embarrassing, and it is what it is. But I mean well with what I did, and you know, good luck to Produce, good luck to Adam. But he needs to learn how to fucking speak to people properly.
He did post a tweet a little bit ago. Let me read it. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but he said that he let his passion get the best of him. Apologies to the hardworking crew and the wrestlers who made such an incredible show happen on Monday. Getting baited into drama, detracting from that worthy attention. That's on me. Going to lay low and focus on creative and business and let the hardworking team who creates amazing content and marketing materials speak for us. See you all on September 13th. Exciting announcements to come. Joey, good luck on Thursday. Thank you.
And like I said, this guy was a good friend. Like, he was the nicest guy. I've known this guy for years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've known him for a long time. And it was always like a joy to be around. And somewhere over the last year, it's just changed. And, I don't know if it's with me. Like we used to party a lot, of course. Like, especially Atlantic City, he would have the big suite, have a party suite, or we'd go to Hard Rock and drink after the shows, or wherever we were at. He's come to Japan with us and whatnot, and he's done a lot for GCW. We've done a lot for him, but you can't talk to people like that. And it's like, not only me, like, I'm getting in the middle of the night at 4 a.m. I'm getting a thread of 45 texts from him with bad wrestling ideas. And then you wake up, you see this crazy fucking thread of wrestling ideas, and you go to him like, listen, this is not really a good idea, which I'll tell him. And then he responds very, a lot of, like, this is not just me, this is a lot of wrestlers. And then he'll respond very rudely, like he's the smartest man in wrestling. And we all knew something was up, but he has kids, and I wish him well. And, maybe he should think about getting some help or something for whatever he's doing to himself. But yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, especially, like, it's one thing when I go online and shit on Bubba Ray Dudley or something, or Nicola Picchio, whatever the fuck his name is, or JD from New York, or Sean Ross Sapp, when I shit on those guys. But to do that with someone that you were friends with and really good friends with, you know what I'm saying? It's upsetting, And it's like the whole thing, like, he was booking JCW, like, for years. JCW was just like, I guess he would just book the card, and he wasn't really, and then they'd just go out and do the show. And they were before GCW back in the day, and then JCW came back, and they were doing them at the Mecca at Ridgefield Park, and became a little bit more hands-on when it came back, and it was at Ridgefield, a little bit more telling people storylines and stuff, which is fine. It's his money, like half his money. Half of it is Brett's money. But yeah, just over the last year, like, it's gotten crazy. I think the discrepancy, I mean, the argument started between Brett and him. And the reason he started to Produce and left JCW to Brett was over the Jacob this year, over like the finish of the show. Yeah, I think the finals was Billy Starks and Mason, and he wanted them to shake hands after the tournament was over. And I guess they didn't want to do it or something. So they went up to Brett and they said, hey, they want to shake hands. He's really set on us shaking hands, but we don't want to do it for character purposes or whatnot. And Brett was like, oh, that's no big deal. You guys don't have to shake hands. Just, have a good match, and didn't sit right with him. And it was like one of the biggest meltdowns over the stupidest thing I've ever seen, That's what set everything off. Over a handshake, I
did wonder what
it's
what
indie
happened
wrestling. He's like, if you look at those texts, some of those texts are crazy. Like he's setting up, like he's doing a show in Wembley or something. You know what I'm saying? He's doing a show in a empty warehouse in Brooklyn. You know, what do you have to do at 8 a.m.? Oh, I got a production meeting and this and that. So I don't know. I feel fucking bad. Like I went to sleep last night going, "Fuck, did I make a mistake or did I do the right thing?" Like, you know, I had this like thought in my head, like, you brought all this shit to public forum, and I went to sleep saying, "All right, you did the right thing," because he talked to you like that, and I know he's talked to younger wrestlers like that, way fucking worse. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this is my 20th year in the business. I've been through it all. I got in the business in 2006, so I was at the end of that weird 2000s era where wrestlers just didn't give a fuck. The end of that era of locker room bullying, hazing, the really sleazy bullshit that goes on. And as a kid, I started when I was 16. I've met all these characters that over the years, it's like shit. I don't want people to go through what I went through, or even worse. You know, I was kind of liked eventually, but you know, it's really me looking out for the younger generation. And ever since I sobered up, last week was my 2-year anniversary of being sober and not drinking. My Me in the locker room, I feel like I've stepped up to the plate of being more of a veteran and a locker room leader, and you know, someone that younger people can look up to. You know, and I really enjoy that aspect now of indie wrestling and helping people with their matches and helping people navigate this business until they get a contract somewhere. And I just love indie wrestling. That is my drug now. That is my alcohol. You know, every time I wrestle, you know, this past weekend, like, and it sucks. This bullshit all came after like one of the best like in-ring performance weekends of me for like all year. You know, just great match. I had 5 matches this weekend. Just great wrestling matches, great performances, you know. And then more people were talking about this bullshit than my match with Jordo and Alec with Megan, which is just like one of the best tag matches I've ever had in my life. It's a shame, but it's professional wrestling, and you know, if the in-ring drama isn't hot, the locker room drama is hot, and you guys know that.
You
Doesn't
do
matter. It
have
makes you guys money.
you do have your 20-year show coming up this week. We got Chris Statlander, Marcus Mathers, Nick
But you're
Gage.
freezing up on me.
Oh
Hello?
no! Is
Oh,
Joey
Jesus.
able to hear
Can you
me?
hear me?
Did you hear everything I said? I just talked for
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
30 minutes
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, can you hear me now, Joey?
Yeah, I was like,
We've
I
had
finally stopped
monumental
talking. I finally
production
stopped
issues.
talking, and everyone was fucking frozen.
We've had like the most insane audio issues throughout this show, but as I was saying, you do have your show coming up. My God. 20 Years of Bad Boy, August 6th, Asbury Park, New Jersey. On this show, Chris Statlander versus Marcus Mathers, Nick Gage versus
Let
Rhett
me
Titus.
try to call you guys back because you guys keep on freezing.
Oh
I
my
promise you, I'll be
God.
right back.
This is amazing. This is amazing. All right, let's audio test this bullshit, guys.
Is this
Like,
all Joel's fault? I don't echo anymore.
All
Hi.
Joe's fault.
hello,
Am I okay?
everybody?
I
Everyone
don't
seems
hear an
okay.
echo. Yeah,
Yeah,
we don't have
everyone
an
seems
Everybody
echo
hear
okay.
each
anymore.
other.
Yes. Yes.
Joel,
I hear
can you hear
everybody.
me?
I can hear everybody.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
SP3.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we all hear one another.
Nobody's
That's great.
echoing.
Let's see if
Oh,
Sabrina
Sabrina
Carpenter
Carpenter's
over
here.
here can hear us.
Here
Hello,
we go.
Joseph.
We're back. I thought I was just talking to no, like that was so, but I came back and everyone was frozen. I was like,
Buddy,
what the
it wouldn't be the fifth weirdest production thing that's happened in the last hour on this show. Like,
You guys should have been. You guys should have had a production meeting at 7 a.m.
come on now. So as I mentioned, 20 years of Bad Boy this Thursday, Asbury Park, New Jersey. There's Marcus Mathers versus Chris Statlander, Bear Bronson versus Marco Stunt. I love that booking. Slade versus Crowbar. I love Crowbar. Wonderful guy. Nick Gage versus Rhett Titus. You've also got Nick Wayne, Megan Bain on this show as well. You've obviously, this is celebrating 20 years of your career. So I have to ask about definitely the highlight of your career. What was it like to wrestle Giant Silva?
Oh, and Gulliver's Travel match. That's like,
Yes.
I wish there was footage of that. Like, I did a couple of those actually. So the object of the match was to the promoter that started me, Dapper Johnny. He was the carniest guy ever, like Carney Deluxe. But he came up with the Gulliver's Travel match where 5 vanilla midgets would. The object of the match would be to catch Giant Silva in a net and bring him to the back. But always the gimmick was this was a touring match in New Jersey that Giant Silva would put everyone in the net and then put them on a hand truck and wheel them to the locker room. And it was the Gulliver's Travel match. And I did a couple of those. And yeah, I don't remember anything about it. I just wish the footage existed because that's outrageous. But
it looks like you teamed with him at one point as well in a match that also included Salvatore Sincere, aka Tom Brandy.
I teamed with the Giant Silva.
That's what it claims. This is your cage match profile. It claims that you, Giant Silva, and the Zombie.
The look on Joey's face is killing me too, as he finds out this information.
This was a match. The Zombie, the Tim Arson Zombie from ECW, by the way, that's who it is.
Yeah.
Who did we wrestle?
It says Salvatore Sincere, Tom Brandy.
Yeah.
The Tom Brandy. A guy named TNT, who, of course, I'm immediately going to think, oh, that's Savio. No, it's not Savio Vega, of course.
TNT was like a 50-year-old dude. He was probably like 6'6", bald guy with a giant mustache, looked like a cop.
Sounds kind of
who got
awesome.
into the wrestling business when he was like in his late 40s.
Regular Diamond Dallas Page.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Sounds
yeah.
great. It sounds like a pretty
Who else
great
was
dude
in this
to be honest
match?
with you. Let me see the name on here. Major Disaster. That's not the name of the match. That's the name of the wrestler in the match. And it was in Long Branch, New Jersey.
Holy shit.
On March 27th, 2009. Let's see
Oh
who
my
else is in that show.
God.
Kevin, this was the main event, by the way.
Oh boy.
I don't remember anything.
nice.
I teamed with the Giant Silva and the Zombie and fucking Tom Brandy in the match.
So here's an also funny one. Kevin Matthews was on this show and he beat Tom Brandy, who played the Patriot on that show. And he and the Patriot, the real Patriot, had heat over it.
Oh,
Because like before the Patriot died, he was on my show and he's like, "Man, fuck that Tom Brandy." And I was like, "Oh, he still got heat to the very end."
Tom Brandy is one of the coolest dudes of all time. I've been trying to get him on spring break for since the beginning. He won't fucking do it. He won't do it. I don't know why he won't do it every year. And we almost had him in like where was that? Vegas this year. He was like, I said, "You want to do the clusterfuck? It's at this." He's like, "Well, I'm not gonna be up for that."
But he wrestled 3 weeks ago. Why wouldn't he? Like,
Dude, he's in tremendous shape still. He looks fucking amazing.
Dude, he's still doing the Patriot gimmick that he was never supposed to do.
He's like, he would tell people that he bought the gimmick. He was like the coolest. He was one of the funniest guys ever. And I felt he hated me for a second because actually in Long Branch, New Jersey, every summer we do a day camp show. And there was these giant diving boards at the day camp. So it would usually be 100 degrees in the daytime. And after my match, I'd go to I'd bring my bathing suit. I'd go to the diving boards and do a couple flips or whatnot off, and it was like a highlight of my summer. And I would do it as the show was going on, and Tom Brady was the main event. And I went up to the locker room, and I was like drying off. And Tom Brady came back from his match, and he looks in his stuff, and his wallet is gone, and he had like $600 cash in it. We know who took it, but it wasn't me. But yeah, for like a year, he thought I stole his wallet with $600 because I was the only one in the locker room. But someone took it, and then they left the show. Who was someone who was notorious for being a locker room thief? I think he's robbed a few guys, Vader and whatnot. But yeah, for Tom Brady for like a year.
You should expose them right here on the air, is what I think.
No. This is a long time ago. And I never heard a story about him stealing at all recently. But Tom Brady for like a year thought I like robbed him of $600. He's like, "Where's the wallet?" I didn't take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hardworking guy. Deliver pizzas, try to make it. So I could do this indie shit. And for a year, and then he realized like a year later, like, oh, Joey could have done that to me. So since then, it's like, but I felt so bad because I was Tom Brady. I was like, Tom Brady's the coolest dude ever. When I'm him, he must have a huge cock because
I'm
wanna be
looking at his cage match, and it's interesting. He wrestles as the Patriot, Salvatore Sincere, and Johnny Gunn, which I've never heard him go under. He never wrestles as Tom Brady anymore.
no, we wanted him to do. I wanted him to do the Mick Foley deal at the clusterfuck.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah.
That would have been awesome.
Because he's Tom Brady's such a fucking like he was like the original gimmick table dude too. Like he was the one that he was the first guy I ever seen with a gimmick table. But the thing was, it was some shit like he would sell air horns, little American flags. So when the Patriot came out, you waved them. Maybe 8x10s with fake signatures from like The Rock and shit. Of course, there'd be some Tom Brady 8x10s on there with like him wrestling The Rock and stuff. And other like random shit. Like eventually one time he got like a pin machine or some shit. He started making like pins. So he'd have like
enamel pins.
Yeah, just like little not enamel pins. This is way before that. Just like buttons
Oh, the buttons
with like a picture of it, with a picture of like fucking I don't know who was like whoever was like hot wrestler at that time. Like I just say like John Cena or some shit. That he would have so much random shit, confetti. Like it was like a dollar store on his fucking table, but of course it's Mario. And he was like the guy. He was the first guy like making like $1,000 just off his fucking gimmick table because he had all this like fake luchador masks. That was a big one, like Rey Mysterio masks, like the cheap ones, like the ones that are like cheap material, But yeah, that guy was like he's king, like Hardy, man. And
Okay, guys, I'm
dude.
done asking about Tom Brady. You all can ask questions now if you want.
Tom Brady's a man, dude. Well, let's just establish that. I would never berate Tom Brady on social media, ever. Tom Brady could do no wrong.
If Tom
Brady told me to rent a car from Minneapolis to the Brooklyn, I would be at that car rental in about 5 minutes. Like, Tom Brady, you must have such a big Italian dick. I
feel like you should have Tom Brady's retirement match.
I should.
Just don't give him kratom.
But the thing is, he's not going to. Don't say that. Don't bring that back into the public. You know what I'm saying? I avoided jail time, all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You told people they should get hit by a bus over.
Who said that? Me?
You.
I would never. Me? I would never say that.
At a literal
bus. Oh my god! That's
maybe a car, but not a bus.
I think you said that people who thought that you killed Sabu should die in a plane crash.
No, I said get on the Kratom plane, guys. It's like the Soul plane, but it
didn't have to die. It didn't have to crash.
Kratom, not weed.
I guess Flair survived a plane crash, so.
Yeah, but I didn't want these people to survive. They were making my life hell.
Okay.
However they died, whether it was a crash or too much kratom, as long
Yeah,
as they
I've had
were
a fucked up 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
2 years.
Hell of a time to get sober.
Yeah, it was, and I've been sober through like my sober year. Basically started. I got lit on fire that year by Bubba Ray. Fuck him. He's the WWE bootlicker, brother. All those guys.
Yeah, we have
Look,
beef with them, so say what you want.
Don't you worry, go ahead.
LaGreca, I like LaGreca. He's a nice guy.
I
He
love
looks like an
LaGreca.
old Tony Deppen, by the way. He looks like a really old Tony Deppen. But he sold out. He sold his soul, and they're gonna replace him in about less than a year. Mark my words here on Fightful. You know, Bubba Ray Dudley, of course. That show will probably only be eventually it will be Bubba Ray Dudley, some fucking college intern, and Biggie Langston or something. I don't mean to bring his name into this, but I don't know who. But LaGreca, I can't see it. Then he's gonna go and he's gonna have a melty on social media. They fucked me.
No,
whatever.
he can have a
We
melting
told you,
here.
you
He
sold
can
your,
come
Yeah,
on
he can show up
and have a
here.
meltdown on the.
we sold your,
I'm-
you sold your soul. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna start his YouTube morning show, whatever.
No, he can't. We got us.
He's gonna be
He
your
can carry
competition.
on. I'm happy they did it, Joey, because now all the other morning show guests are going to come on this show.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm thrilled.
Yeah, like me. If I wake
There
up
you
in
go,
time.
exactly.
Miss podcast appearances, miss
Yeah,
flights,
he
it's all the
said
same
in
thing.
that thing in those texts, like, you missed press, you missed your flight. I'm like, what do you mean I missed it? Like, he had labeled like, you did this, you didn't promote, you missed
There was one
pre.
time we were doing an interview at like 12:30, and you're like, "Can I push it back 15 minutes? I'm making pasta."
Did I really say that?
Yeah.
It's 12:30 in the
I think you were
morning.
making pasta on air during that interview.
I don't ever remember even making
I remember
pasta.
that.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
might
that's
have been
what
like
you
one
told
of the 5 times in my life I've actually made pasta. Tom Brady style, big Italian. Like that, Tom Brady's like the type of guy, like he's still having the big Sunday dinners with the manicotti and the fucking sausage and the big pot with the Italian sausage, hot sausage, meatballs, and one big pot of sauce. You guys
get
watch the
meals for the
Jersey
rest of the
Shore.
week.
Yeah,
Get
you
meals
guys
for
watch
the
the
rest of
Jersey.
the week.
You guys watch the Jersey Shore.
Yeah,
You know,
of course,
that whole
of course.
situation.
Of
Sunday
course.
dinner, baby.
Go to Vinny's house.
I just looked back. It was
the
March
moms with the
25th,
pans.
2019. And it wasn't at midnight. I'm sorry. It was at 11:48 p.m.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I was probably hammered making pasta.
You used to do the, I forgot what it was called, but it was during COVID, like the Janela after hours streams. Do you remember
Vanilla
these?
Zone.
Was that what it
Vanilla
was?
Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hot for a second. People still talk about it every week. They come up to me. I was on the Janela Zone. You remember me? I was 12 years old. You made me run through my mom's closet door.
I remember watching those during COVID. I was like, what is Joey doing at 1
They were
a.m.?
the best, but I'd get canceled for those these days. We had some wild people on those fucking streams. I remember we had Aaron Carter. We got him.
Yes.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
It's such a bizarre time, you know what I'm saying? That people were sitting in their house. We had nothing to do, so people were watching me and Leroy on stream dance to fucking whatever song, to singing Mario, Let Me Love You at 3:00 in the morning.
Banger.
People were like, wow. You know what I'm saying? What a weird fucking time. And the times just keep on getting weirder, you know?
Have you had a private conversation with Adam over any of this?
Private.
Have you guys talked
Some of the
at all?
screen caps I have are some of the most insane things you ever seen in your life, but we're not going to put them out there.
I'll just send them
I
to
feel
me.
bad
so I can
enough.
laugh at them.
I just feel bad enough. I feel bad enough this whole thing happened, but it had to happen. You know what I'm saying? It had to happen.
Would you
Especially the
fight
shit with
him?
Marcus. The shit with Marcus Mathers is such bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Mathers is like, he's the top of the top right now when it comes to indies. Hardworking, no drama, never gets involved in any drama, just goes and wrestles his fucking ass off. And to get brought into that like that is just such bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's not even his doing. And that's someone that uses the WWE ID program to his full to its full benefit. You know what I'm saying? He sends X-Pac his matches. AJ Styles watches matches. You know, he gets those critiques. He goes to Natty's once a month, you know, when he's down there at the Performance Center, or twice a month. Like, that's just a hardworking fucking guy. And then you bring him into this fucking bullshit because you're like, fight the machine, fight fucking corporate fucking professional wrestling and burn it to the ground, indie wrestling forever. But fuck everyone else. Don't sign these contracts, but you know, don't prioritize a shitty 1 p.m. show the day before my fucking 8 o'clock Monday pay-per-view. You know? It's just whatever, dude. But for him to bring that shit up, Marcus into the shit was just bullshit. And there's other stories like him sending him like 30 text messages in a row, trying to get him to burn the WWE ID contract in a garbage can in the middle of the ring and shit. Shit Marcus would never even fathom doing ever. You know what I'm saying? And this guy is that delusional or that hopped up on something that someone will be like, Marcus will be like, hell yeah, let's fucking do it, man. Let's burn that fucking WWE ID contract.
Well,
You know?
well, you.
But I don't ever want to wrestle at WrestleMania. I'm just gonna stay here with you, Adam, in fucking Brooklyn, New York, in a fucking warehouse for the rest of my fucking life. You know what I'm saying?
Will you open the not your 20th anniversary show, because that one's all about you, but the next maybe GCW show? Will you open it eating an orange in the middle of the ring?
No, I don't want anything. Like, I'm pissed. I'm pissed right now that I had to wake up after I got back from Minnesota last night. I was legit stranded there. It wasn't bad. I just kind of laid in a hotel for the last 2 days. I went to the Mall of America, you know, and stuff. But yeah, I'm just pissed off that I even have to talk about this shit.
Okay. You mentioned Mall of America, so let's go in a different direction.
No, let's talk about drama more. I love that better.
I just want to know. I just need to know one of the options on the screen cap when you said I should have rented a car. That included taking a boat. Would you have taken the boat?
A boat?
Yeah.
I would have taken the boat for sure. We could do some fishing on the way to the show. You know, the boats that go the boats that go from that river that goes all the way from Minnesota all the way to Brooklyn, New York, right down the street from the Pioneer Works.
Would have gotten
It's
you right
like-
there.
It's like an 8-hour boat, but it would have been worth it because you could fish they have like a Michelin star chef you give him the fish and he makes a fucking sashimi fucking plate for you.
You bring catering back to the boys. It's fine.
The dude did give me his credit card, which is a bad idea because if I was a piece of shit, I would get a burner phone at the thrift store. I would hook it up to Wi-Fi. I would take his credit card and then go gamble on a crypto casino. And lose all of his money, which I might do today.
Just hand it to somebody else and see.
I'll just do it till I get to the payday that I missed out on. And but there was 2 flight options. There was one. I thought originally the reason I said I ain't doing all that because I thought he wanted me to fly United to Midway, then Midway to another connection to Philly, and then take a 2-hour Uber to New York. And don't get me wrong, he was paying for all this. And I said, I ain't doing all that. But there was another connection that was, seriously, it was one first class seat on a Delta flight. And it was $1,500. And he sent me that. I said, it's $1,500. And he goes, make the pay-per-view, make the towns, you know? I was like, I mean, No, not really. like, I don't want to make the town that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a hell day, especially after I wrestled 5 matches last weekend. You know what I'm saying? That's just a hell for a wrestler who's beat up. Like, Sunday, I worked so hard this weekend. Like, you ever see pictures of Eddie Kingston after a fucking match and he's fucking taped up with ice packs? That was me on Sunday. I had an ice pack taped to my bicep. I thought it was slightly torn. My neck, my back. I look like Giant Baba in the back of the parking lot, like smoking cigarettes, taped with fucking ice packs. And then the next day, the guy wants me to do an 8-hour travel day to go do a Rumble. I was going to agent the Rumble as well for double pay. So I missed out on this money to just farm drama on Twitter to promote. This is what people. Joey Janela is farming drama from this to promote the main event of his 20th anniversary, which is not the case at all. People make up these theories. It's crazy, but while we're talking about the drama, let me promote my 20th anniversary main event. Tomorrow night in Asbury Park, it's going to be me, Megan Baden, for the first time ever. Leo Rush is on my side, my greatest rival ever, versus Jordo, Alec, and Nick Wayne, and that's the one night reunion of the East West Express, Jordo and Nick Wayne, and it's a monster 6-man with unlimited time. I only have 7 matches on this show, just so everyone can get as much time as possible to do what they got to do without Brett throwing his walkie-talkie at the fucking wall. And it's gonna be a phenomenal show. And the show is it's a very New Jersey indie looking show with people from my past. Crowbar's rehabbed the fuck out of me and many wrestlers many times from many injuries. From the kindness of his heart, I think we've had 8 matches together. I'm actually the one that had his first match back after he retired in the early
Incredible
2010s.
guy.
Yeah, and he just got the bug, and we've wrestled 8 times, and I just thought him and Slade. I'm like, this is a psychopath from, a character from back then, a psychopath character now, which Slade is not really. Crowbar is the character. Slade is really a mental case. But I'm like, yeah, this is perfect. But yeah, it was pretty good. But anyways, watch that show.
Okay, you mentioned Crowbar retirement and everything. Are you mad?
Sean Ross sat. Sean, I seen him disappear off the screen.
Oh,
let's make sure he's not doing anything. They'll zoom into that clip on.
Now you can book me on this show.
Yeah, I know.
I fit right in.
Yeah, you and Adam in
a
a 5-star hotel room after a produce show.
I'll represent mid 2010s Joey on the show.
Mid 2010s Joey.
We can do like an entrance like Sting did for his retirement, and I'll come out as like non-sober Joey.
Yeah,
like Sting's kids did.
Yeah, you could be. Yeah, we could have like all the like Cody Rhodes entrance at.
There you go.
Where we have all the generations.
I'll come out with a sledgehammer and I'll just crack an 8-ball with it.
It's like Joey Janela from 2009 with the Giants of Tricky. That's a weird tag. That's an amazing, that is like shit. Sometimes people will be like, you'd be watching shoot interviews back in the day and they bring up a match to the wrestler. Like, I don't remember that shit. Now I'm at the point where it's like, yeah, you team with Tim Arson, the Zombie, Giant Silva, and fucking Tom Brandi in a tag match, and I'm like, how the fuck do I not remember that? It definitely happened.
Matches from people early in people's careers where I'm like, oh, you probably imagined you were going to see this person 15 years from them because you're both great wrestlers, but I see Giant Silva in yours, and I'm like, well, that's far more interesting than a good wrestler.
Yeah, I mean. Like I've done the last 20 years is like I've had matches with a lot of interesting guys, terrible wrestlers, old wrestlers, That cage match is like I could do a podcast of just going over the Joey Janela anthology and telling. But now I realize maybe not because I don't even remember these matches even fucking happened.
You and Hurricane against Chetty and Nova.
I know that. I remember that one. That's an awesome. That was the last time Nova and Chetty teamed up. That's an awesome one. That was WrestleMania weekend 2012 in New Jersey. That's fucking cool, man. I seen Nova the other day. He was at the Martell show. I'm friends with him and his brother.
He lives out here in Kentucky. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just here visiting family and he came to the show. I haven't seen him in years. I love Nova. I love his brother Donnie B. But I seen him and I know he's like him and his brother basically were the mentors to Big Boom AJ. So
Yeah.
I pull up to the show. Like this show's like legit 8 minutes from my house on the beach. You know, it's at a club bar I go to all the time. And I park in the lot and I fucking pull up and then Big Boom AJ is just standing there with his cameraman. I go, oh shit, they must have got Big Boom AJ to make a surprise appearance. You know, cool as hell. So I walk in and I said, I go to Sergio, who's one of the promoters of that show. I go, yo, you guys got Big Boom AJ as a surprise? He's like, what are you talking about? We didn't get Big Boom AJ. I said, he's outside. I just seen him on the boardwalk right in the parking lot. And he walked up to the boardwalk. He said, we didn't get him. So then I see Nova there, Mike. And I said, yo, are you with did you tell Big Boom AJ to come here? Your boy? He's like, what do you mean? I said, I seen him on the boardwalk. He's like, he's here? So he texts, he's like, no way. So he texted him. Boom. No, probably he texts Big Boom AJ. He's like, yo, there's a wrestling show at Martell's. Come through. So then Big Boom AJ walks in. This is the first time I ever meeting him. And he walks in the locker room and comes up to me. He takes a picture of me. On his phone, he said, Joey Janela, so nice meeting you, brother. He's like, let's give the camera, let's do a boom. And then we did a boom picture or video or something. He never sent it to me or never posted it. But it happened. He was there. He said hello to Nova. He took a boom picture with me. And then he left. But there was no Rizzler. There was no, what's his kid's name?
Big Justice.
Big Justice.
Big Justice. There was none of that. It was just, and then he left. He said, I'm going to get pasta with my mother or some shit. But that's
I could have cook it at midnight.
What?
He could have just had you cook it at midnight.
I mean, if he wants to come over, you know what I'm saying? But the Rizzler needs to come too, man. I need to meet the Rizzler, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of. He's still got the clout, but before I hit the bricks, another thing of across your 20 years, I would like to hear about is you teaming with Coco Beware.
What?
You teamed with Coco Beware?
No, this is fucked up.
You teamed with.
There's no
Coco
way.
Beware.
There's no fucking way. I teamed with Coco Beware.
Yeah.
Where is the show? What does it say?
Is Rahway, New Jersey. Oh, no, it gets better. It gets better, too. It is Starman, Taka Suzuki, Mike Dennis, and Coco Beware against, I don't know who Apollyon is, but the Almighty Sheik, QT Marshall, and George South. It went 4 minutes and 12 seconds.
That wasn't me. That was
so that one wasn't you.
No, that was a different person. That costume.
Okay.
Oh,
That might have been the night. That might have been the Starman debut. The night before. What was it? Was that Supercard? What did it say? What's the name of the show?
Listen to the people. This was also a
PWS.
match. The dark match on this show was the Briscoes against Adam Cole and Davey Richards.
Was the dark match in the show?
It was a dark match. Mil Mascaras was on this show. Big Van Vader faced Too Cold Scorpio on this show.
Yep. This is the night before I debuted as Starman. So this is the story. So this match happened and VSK was originally Starman.
Okay.
But the day before, so VSK was supposed to be Starman, and he had the second day, day 2 of this PWS extravaganza, he had a wedding to go to, and I happened to be there, I did a Great Muda seminar earlier in the day, and they
You
said we
main
need
evented
some.
the show.
Yeah, and Kevin Matthews and Pat Buck and Eric, they were like, we need someone to portray this Starman character. And I wrestled. That was like the first time I started wrestling like the real got it there with like the real super indie guys. Like AR Fox was really hot at that time. So it was me, AR Fox, Samurai Del Sol, and Taka Suzuki, who in a 4-way match. That was my debut as Starman, and I just killed it. I absolutely killed it where I added all the glitching and the video game bullshit and the freezing and all that to the presentation. They said, you got the job. You're Starman now. And then like the next week I did that thing at Monday Night Raw where I was trying to did a publicity stunt at Monday Night Raw where I dressed up as Starman. And I never got on camera, but I'm walking down and during Ziggler and Bryan Danielson are having a match. It's at Continental Airlines Arena in Jersey, and everyone in the crowd is chanting, "We want Starman! We want Starman!" And that was like a couple weeks after those shows. So yeah, from there I just really had the gimmick. But the first night it was VSK, and then it was me. I had that match. I did that publicity stunt that went on like Kotaku, which is a big video game site, and like all these dirt sheets and shit. That was like my first taste of like viral success. But yeah, I know for a fact I was like, fuck, I definitely never teamed with the Birdman, Coco Beware.
Well, we're fixing cage match profiles at this point. Like we can get
Yeah.
that moved over to VSKs.
Yeah, because those Germans at cage match, they only know that they don't know that there was 18 Starmans.
This
Because
even
after I had a falling out there with PWS, of course, Joey Janela had a falling out with someone. You know, can't leave a company in a respect. Thank you guys. Thanks for doing business with you. You know, it always has to end in drama. But they were trying out like Starman, like who's gonna be the heir to the Starman throne? Like Joey did it so good. They're like John Silver. They put John Silver in the costume for a little bit. They put Brian XL in the costume of it, and he's a thick dude, so they were calling him Fat Starman. But it was clearly not me. You know what I'm saying? Like Brian XL is a jacked up dude, but it's a tight latex costume. You know, there was a few Starmen after me. I don't know who they settled on. I think Johnny Silver did a good job. But yeah, drama and Joey Janela. You know, it just happens. You know, I don't farm it. I just attract it, just like I attract women. Because I'm a cute boy. I'm a cute boy, and all the women want to kiss my succulent, toothless mouth.
I was waiting to see.
And let's get some facts out there. No one's gonna care.
Oh boy.
But people send me these fucking Reddit threads whenever I get in drama.
Why? Why
And
are you reading them, Joey?
And there's a ton of people. Every other person says I'm some kind of meth head, some kind of crack head, that I smoke meth, that I smoke crack. I was never a drugs guy. Let's get that out there right now. Megan said it best. She said, well, sometimes, Joey, you look like, and actually not sometimes, most of the time in all your fucking Instagram pictures, you look like a fucking crackhead. You know?
Yeah.
This is why people are calling you a crackhead, because you make these crackhead faces. Okay?
But like the tooth is a business decision at this point. Like,
yeah, because it's cool, you know? And then like,
yeah, it's a badge of honor.
Like I went to Japan after like I lost a tooth, and like all the kawaii, all the girls like pointing at my tooth. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what, this might be something. And then you go out and like the girls like even like in the States are like, oh yeah, nice missing tooth. You know, I like to put my tongue in there, saying shit like that.
Oh, good God.
It's like,
was that Megan's pickup line to you?
yeah, she's like, can I put my pinky toe in your tooth hole? No, but anyways, let's get it out there right now. I do not smoke crack. I've never smoked crack. I'm sure it's a wonderful feeling the first couple times you hit that crack pipe. You know what I'm saying? and it might be beneficial to me. Sandman actually told me one time he was in a hotel room with the Rock and Roll Express and the Iron Sheik. And Iron Sheik said, Bubba, let me hit the pipe. And every time he hit the crack pipe, like they weren't all doing crack together. Iron Sheik was the only one. They were doing other gimmicks and probably drinking. But Iron Sheik was the only one actively smoking the crack pipe. So every time Iron Sheik said, Bubba, let me smoke the crack, he would be like, he would do 100 squats. And he said, and everyone would be like, he said, Bubba, you cannot let the crack high go to waste, you know? So that's why Iron Sheik was so maybe, dude, maybe I wouldn't have these little fucking chicken legs if I smoked some crack and got on the Iron Sheik, just smoked it and did some fucking squats. You know what I'm saying? But I never smoked crack.
Well, listen, we'll run that as a headline. We will run Joey Janela says he has never smoked crack as a headline.
Or Beth.
Okay.
Or
Hold on,
kratom. And I've never touched
already
I've never
tweeted.
touched kratom in my fucking life.
Or meth.
What
Okay, thank you.
basically
Added
the only
that.
thing I was addicted to besides online gambling was alcohol. And
I made
let's get that out there.
money on Charlie Puth singing the national anthem this year. The betting line at my bookie was like, oh, will Brave last longer than 7 seconds? And I was like, that fucking Aura Farmer? Yeah, he's stretching that out way over 7 seconds. No way. No way that was.
I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about right now.
Charlie Puth, the singer.
I need to go outside and hit the pipe, brother. I need to be more alert now. Joey Janela does
says you're not
not
getting this type of content on WDB radio. That's for sure.
No.
There we go.
Fuck that. What you're getting is Bubba Ray Dudley going, wow. You know that
Bubba Ray
stupid-
Dudley
every
ever
clip you
confirmed that
see
he's
him,
not
he's like
smoked
talking
crack
like
on WDB radio. I don't think so.
his fucking every clip I see of him is talking with this fake enthusiasm to like these WWE wrestlers, and he's so fucking corny, this guy. Like he's like on the top of my fucking fuck you Joey Janela rankings. You know what I'm saying?
Can we get
Still.
the full rankings of this?
I agree.
Oh my god. Ricky Shea Page is always at the top of the list. Fuck his ass. But
Not
Bubba Ray
literally,
Dudley
I
might be number one on that fucking list. And I haven't seen him this summer at all at DJs or anything. And everyone's telling me at DJ, well, he lives like 10 minutes from me in Belmar. He has a house there. He also has a house in Connecticut. But everyone tells me that he hasn't been out there since I said anything because he doesn't want people to see him there.
Damn.
But yeah, but he's a loser. And he's probably the one that fucking telling LaGreca, yeah, this is going to be great. Let's sell our soul, sell your soul, old Tony Deppen looking fuck. But
Somebody's asking for Joey and SRS versus Bully Ray and Dave. I'm the second best worker in that match.
is Dave Meltzer or what other Dave?
No, Dave LaGreca.
Oh, I forgot we were talking about Dave LaGreca. I'm fucking cooked, guys. Maybe I should start smoking crack or meth or something. I'd be more like, yeah, I'd be texting people like, yeah, throw the WWE fucking ID in the trash can at my 20th anniversary show tomorrow from Asbury Park.
It is available on Triller, by the way.
Just Incredible is actually texting me.
Anniversary show, not
that's
crack or meth.
That's a random text. I've been getting texts. I just got 3 texts in a row from Just Incredible.
Oh boy.
Well,
He's good. He's doing good for himself right now. He's
That makes
sober.
me
He
happy.
looks awesome.
does
like,
he? Good for him.
I've known Just Incredible since I was 9 years old. How weird is that? Since he was ECW champion.
Weird.
When he was ECW champion, I went to his house. He was all like sewn up on the couch, and we watched Little Nicky, the Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Because my mom is friends with his wife, her sister, and their mother. And my mom used to babysit and her friend Kelly babysit Just Incredible's kids who all went to my high school. But he was in bad shape. And Hazlitt Hope Network is where I grew up. Hazlitt, they have something called the Hope Network that my friend Phil started. It's like a nonprofit. It helps people get in rehabs and shit. And They got Just Incredible in a facility, and he's been sober for many months now. He looks great.
Hell yeah.
So
He looked good a couple months ago at AIW. He looked better than he's looked in years.
I definitely, if he keeps up with this, he's going to be, I'll definitely 100,000% have a match with him. Because I have pictures of him. Like, I've known him since I was 9 fucking years old, which is weird. He was ECW champion, and I was fucking watching Little Nicky at his fucking house.
I saw him take like a ladder shot, like he did the ladder spot in the corner, and he hit it on his lower back, and I was like, okay, he's feeling all right enough to do that.
Yeah, Just Incredible's cool, man. He was a cool dude, but yeah, I don't know why he messaged me 3 times. Maybe he heard. Maybe he fell off the wagon. He heard me say "fucking crack" on
He's
fire.
like, well, maybe you should try it. I've got.
He was
link up.
I don't know. No, he's good. He's doing good for himself. He looks great. He lost so much weight. Good for him. I love when those guys, especially like, you know, when guys like get clean, you know, and they stay clean. You know, like Jake the Snake Roberts. You know, he got clean and stayed clean. Like he's fucking what a cool ass dude he is. You know, what a cool ass dude. And he's been sober for like 10 years now.
You would certainly wrestle him as Aldo Montoya at some point, yeah.
Let's get the Just Incredible match out of the way, then.
Yes.
We'll
then the Aldo match.
Yeah, he's not in Aldo shape yet.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Just
You
Incredible.
remember Saturday Night Slam Masters?
Yeah.
I used to like pretend that the little stingray guy was Aldo Montoya because they were built very similarly. But listen, Aldo was never doing that move set that Stinger did in that game ever.
I mean, who was thinking of these fucking characters back in the day? Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
You go back, I watch, because I have like my TV is usually on YouTube, and it's like a constant feed of, like in the middle of the night, like it'll just stay on throughout the night. It'll be like, I'll fall asleep usually, believe it or not, to the Jim Cornette podcast. Okay. It's usually Jim Cornette. Oh, it's either, these are the 2 podcasts. There's Jim Cornette or Kevin Nash. Has a very soothing voice that will put me right to sleep. I'll put them on the TV. It's usually Cornette, but then with the algorithm of YouTube,
voice, right?
Like the algorithm of YouTube, we'll go through like many videos throughout the night, and I'll wake up and it'll be like superstars from like 96, and then like Aldo Montoya will be in the ring, or like all these weird. It's like, fuck, who thought of this shit? Was Tom Pritchard hanging around with the Iron Sheik at the hotel room?
Wrestlers.
Bruce Pritchard. Tom Pritchard was probably doing it too, hanging around.
No, I love when wrestlers had jobs. You know, you had he's not a good person, so I won't mention his name, but you had the trash man, you had the goon, and the repo man.
I mean, you could argue that Dumpster Drosy was the real goon.
Well, yes.
Based on
what happened.
Who's the one that became? Who's the one that was outed as a diddler recently?
That's
Duke Hopper.
That's Duke Drosy.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like doesn't have a foot either, so he's running around one-footed, being a diddler.
Yeah, that's like the pedo catcher videos on Twitter. Like you walk into fucking Walgreens and TL Hopper's there with no foot. Excuse me, everybody. This guy is here to be the 13-year-old boy.
Could you imagine trying to run
videos? Away? And then they try to run away. They just fucking tackle him into a fucking like a perfect, like they'll tackle him and it's like almost like set up there. It's like a perfectly good stack of like fucking uncrustable boxes in a pile. They'll like tackle him right through it. You know. Those videos are ridiculous, you know.
I'll bid you fellas adieu. You all can finish this interview without me. Joey, it's a pleasure. Everybody, please check out Joey.
I didn't even know I was going to see you here today, Sean. Thanks for coming on the Joey Janela Power Hour.
Yeah. How could I pass up this opportunity when I'm pretty sure the last headline you gave me is, if you think that I killed Sabu, I want you to die in a plane crash. How could I not, right?
That's a great headline, dude.
It is a fantastic headline.
Can we get the headline out there right now that Joey Janela does not smoke crack?
Oh, I already posted.
Oh yeah, it's already
there.
It's already been
the tweet. It says,
that one's gonna go over well. That one's gonna go over well because you know these people are not reading the articles. They're gonna think like, yeah, Joey Janela definitely smokes crack and Matt. They're just gonna look. They're gonna repost that headline, and they're just gonna say, "Yeah, sure, kid."
Joey's
Well, I
lying.
posted that he's never smoked crack, and then you clarified, so I quote tweeted it, and it says "or meth," and now I'm gonna screenshot that and put it on Facebook where the real engagement happens.
Oh, Facebook is the best.
It is.
Let me tell you. I remember the I haven't seen it in a while. I love those fake like India.
I hate it so much, man. I know
Tabloids.
exactly what you're talking about. Where
like
it's
that
like,
post pictures of Megan and shit. You know.
oh yeah, they're insane. And then like the next post will be like Roman Reigns and Vince McMahon kissing, and it'll be like Vince McMahon is coming back on Monday.
And then people believe this shit is the best thing.
It'll have like 20,000 likes on it. It's
insane.
The most and bullshit I've ever seen.
They broke the code because you know they're just doing that for the fucking money.
Of course, yeah.
So they're like, wow, pro wrestling fans are so absolutely stupid that we can fucking make the stupidest AI pictures or headlines or whatever, and we'll just make $1,000, $10,000 a post. Like
and
the guy from Ringside News thinks he's got
this stuff. People will be like, nobody's gonna believe that anyway. And I'm like, guys, it'll have 20,000 likes on a post like that.
Yeah, it's the same guys. It's probably in the same office building. The same guys up like in the next room. The guys are doing like the phone call scams. Like your iPhone's been hacked. You know, you got to watch those videos on YouTube. Those are some great videos. The guys,
I love those.
The hacker
paybacks.
They'll find the specific call
so
centers.
fucking good. So
Joey,
good.
it was lovely to see you.
Nice seeing you, pal. See you soon. And then there was
real conversation can start, right?
Yeah, fuck that guy. Sean Ross Sapp, who do you ever beat?
You lumped him in with like certain people that I don't think Sean deserves to be lumped in with earlier.
Oh, the guy from Ringside, Steve Carrier?
Him, agents, other podcast hosts.
We should have like a charity boxing show where all the dirt sheet guys have like boxing matches against each other.
Sean would do really well.
I like that.
Yeah, he'd beat the shit out of everyone. No, but Meltzer would be like
Meltzer's jacked. Alvarez
jacked as fuck.
Alvarez
fuck
does
up some people.
Yeah, those three guys. But Steve Carrier is like, I would be like, who could beat this guy the most? You know, his face is already deformed. You know, but who can make it more deformed?
It would be like a gauntlet match, basically. He get his ass kicked by everybody.
Everybody. That guy, he is so weirdly jealous of me. He wants to be me. He probably dresses up as me. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole thing was bizarre. Like this whole summer, it's been nonstop Joey Janela Twitter fucking beefs.
Well, you farm the drama, Joey. Knock it
Dude,
off.
maybe I am, dude. Maybe I'm just not realizing it. Maybe every week it's Nick Lapicchio, Steve Carrier, Bubba Ray Dudley. Bubba Ray Dudley's the only one that's not a fucking weirdo hopped up on something. Maybe drunk. You know?
Can I change the topic for 2 seconds?
What happened?
You know, no, it's actually it's nothing bad. I want to talk about your match for Mystery Wrestling a couple of weeks ago.
Oh shit!
Was it the weirdest fucking match you've ever put on? Because you've been in some doozies, but this one was a 12-minute Iron Man match with Cecil Nix, and I can't even do it justice. You had to pin or get pinned, and the points mattered. And yeah, that was a crazy ass match. Tell me about putting that one together, because I think it was out of the realm of your normal matches.
Yeah, I mean, Cecil Nix is he's like the king of bullshit in Canada. I've known him for many years. And I'm like kind of the king of bullshit in the United States. Like, if you want to have like the dumbest match possible, hit me up, you know? But Uno was fucking 100%. He's like, we got to do this. And he's like, do you know, like, can you think of a stipulation? He asked me or something. But of course Cecil Nix probably came up with this. And he had a lot of spots planned already. And then I just like threw in my 2 cents to things. And I came up with that finished with the unnecessary screw job, which was hilarious. And yeah, I mean, I think that was like match of the year quality, I think, type shit.
I mean, it was highly enjoyable, and people were just kind of laughing their way through it. It was great. You had cameo appearances, you had hot dog men, you had everything. Come on.
Yeah, I think the funniest thing about that match is before the mascot came out, Metal, who's like one of the mascots for the Montreal Canadiens hockey team. Cecil Nix's partner was supposed to run out and do a spot with me, and then the mascot would come out. But I guess no one told him his cue, so he missed his cue. So we're sitting there, we're waiting for his partner to come out, and we're just standing there, and he just never comes. So they just hit the mascot's music, and then he came. But we were so confused, like, your partner, like, why did he never come out? You know? He's like, no one told me. But that match was so fucking ridiculous, dude.
I thought the problem was, so I was right at the entrance and I was looking down the stairs at the entrance, and there was a bit of miscommunication. I thought it was because the guy, whoever was supposed to be in the metal costume, wasn't ready. But now I'm finding out that it was actually supposed to be the Cecil's partner doing this instead, right?
Yeah, we were sitting there like in the ring, like, oh, this is gonna go off the rails bad.
That's
Because
amazing.
the metal music is playing for a good 30, maybe it felt like forever before it came out. We're like, oh, tell me this guy's gonna miss his fucking cue too. And this is a 12-minute match, so it's like shoot 12 minutes. So I'm like, shit, this is gonna go to hell. But luckily the fucking mascot came out and saved the day. And yeah, I mean, Mystery Wrestling, I believe, is going to be the number one indie in the in North America next year. 100%, I believe that. I've never seen anything like it. I went on fucking Blue Sky. Someone told me. I think Cecil told me. He's like, they're going crazy on Blue Sky. Is that the name of it? Blue Sky, right?
Yeah, Blue Sky. Yeah. I did an interview with Cecil and it popped off on Blue Sky of all places. So I get it.
Yeah, I said it's going crazy. And then I went outside to have a cigarette and I went through it. It took me like 10 minutes to go through a thread about it. Felt like 2018 again, like pre AEW days. Like when you would go online and Beyond Wrestling or whatever would have like a thread on Reddit and a thread on this. Like there was, like I sent the video. I said to Brett, I said, you should try to get them on the collective next year. I said, they're gonna blow up. They're blowing up already. But I said next year it's gonna be even crazier. I said, look at this. He said on Blue Sky. And Brett goes, no one uses Blue Sky. I said, you want to make a fucking bet, dude? I took a video screen cap and sent him. And I scrolled through the whole thing, and the video was 3 minutes long. And as fast as possible. And I said, I mean, Mystery Wrestling is going to be the fucking top dog. It's just so unique, and they don't give a shit. You get a little bit of everything, man. And they got the Invisible Man there, and they stay true to the gimmick with the bad boy vision and all this shit. So expect to see me more in Mystery Wrestling in the coming year. You know, it's a tremendous place. It's absolutely tremendous. You know, and I wish and Uno and is just like one of the nicest dudes ever. I know those dudes forever. All the Canadian dudes in that kind of Ottawa, Montreal vicinity are just like some of the most unique, cool dudes ever. For real.
Oh, co-sign on that.
Like always, like you even knew that when I was like a teenager, like watching the IWS shows, you knew all these guys were fucking characters. Like now I'm at a point, if I meet someone in the States, I'm like, oh, this guy's definitely from like Montreal. You know, you can just tell. Like they're just cool ass dudes, funny ass dudes.
And it honestly, I just last thing is like they've come a long way from some of the bullshit that they had to deal with in the schools, like, you know, even 15 years ago. And now what's been going on with the Montreal scene, the Ottawa scene has been great because a lot of people have picked up the mantle and like trained them right. It's great.
Yeah, and I love all those guys. Like the C4 guys are always been the best. You know, they were one of the first people to give me a chance. You know, Steven and Mark. You know, You know, it's just whatever. It's like all those guys are just so unique and cool. And so I've never really. I'm sure like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I'm sure those guys are fucking rad as well. But I've never even met them. You know. But I'm cool with all their friends. You know. But what a cool locker room it is when you go over there. You know. I've been going over there for 10 years now. In that in Sydney. That's why like when I was in Toronto for this doing a show, and I'm going to do the CNE and stuff if I don't retire in 2 weeks. That's why I had to jump on the Warp Tour in Montreal, because that's going to be a hell of a fucking time, you know. Just so all those guys in that area, Canada, just so nice, dude. The best, you know. So I definitely want to go up there more and more this next year.
I'm gonna let y'all continue the interview. I have to.
Did I bore you to death, dude?
No, not at all.
You want me to
I
talk
actually
about smoking meth?
No, I actually had to go back to. I had to go back to work at 12, and I stayed 24 minutes after because I enjoyed talking to you. Joe.
Wait, you want to? Would you going back to? So you take a break at work to do the podcast?
To work more.
Yep. Yeah, to work more, basically.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But thank you guys. I'll let you continue.
See you later, pal.
Thanks, Joey.
Thank
Later,
you.
guys.
Joe, are you mad that Jushin Liger came out of retirement again and now you're not his last match?
I'm fucking angry. I thought it was just a run-in. I said, good. Shit. And then I realized that I look at cage match and it was like a rumble or some shit.
Yeah, it was like the first, I don't remember what they called it, but yeah, it was some type of rumble that he won as well. So it couldn't even.
He won it?
Yeah, he won it as well. So you're not even like his last like victory or anything.
Just brutal, dude. All these guys' last match just had Boo, Waltman, weird ones like Lash LaRue, Barry Horowitz. There's a lot of weird ones that I'm just happy. Marty Jannetty on his last match. I wanted Liger to be on like the top of that totem pole, but
you gotta get him.
Thanks, Eric Cannon. Thank you, Sonny Ono. Thank you for making an agreement. You know, it ruins my fucking legacy.
You have to get him on a spring break show and just do another short match to reclaim that accolade.
Yep. I'll just do it. Like, I'll just wait like maybe a couple more years till like, you know, Liger can't be doing active shit forever. He's getting up there. I say, I'll make him do something with the Invisible Man. So I really get to win there. Liger's last match. They said, oh, Liger, fans were so pissed when I wrestled Liger because they were like, he had this great retirement at the Tokyo Dome, and he comes out to have a match with Joey Janela in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Sorry, guys. But now I'm not his last match, so fuck me.
I don't think we've talked about the Sandman Invisible Man match or the match of the year, in my opinion. Legitimately, like from the build to the actual match, my favorite match of this year. How I want to know what went into all of that from, because Sandman was like a fan of Invisible Man. I remember the podcast a few years ago where he's like, I love the Invisible Man. I would do something like that. And people thought like it was crazy. And then here he is having his last match against the Invisible Man. Please tell me everything about this match.
Speaking of cool ass dudes, Sandman is probably the coolest dude ever. I wish I could hang out with him and his crew like every day. You know, those guys are so awesome. I think his sons were actually like his sons and like Gunk and Tosh. They were all fans of the Invisible Man gimmick, and I think they went to the Clusterfuck last year, and they showed Hack the Invisible Man shit, and he's like, "This is great. I want to do this." So originally it was like Hack wants to do the Clusterfuck and wants to do a spot with the Invisible Man. I said, "Fuck that. I can make a whole match out of it." You know what I'm saying? I can write out a whole match that limits you to with all smoke and mirrors, and we can make it this big fucking, like, imagine the most what the fuck match on paper is the Sandman versus Invisible Man. And especially that we're like the twists and turns going into spring break this year is like, you didn't know. Like when we did that video, the Sandman's last match, everyone was like, Joey's gonna wrestle the Sandman. Joey Janela's gonna end another one, you know? Not in that way. Other career, not life. But anyways, yeah, so when we went that route, and for like a good couple weeks, everyone's like, oh, it's Janela versus Sandman, blah, blah, blah. Then we put out the Invisible Man video, and everyone was like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? But I was so proud of the build to spring break this year. And the matches, you know, I have like in my notes on my phone, I have written the whole Sandman Invisible Man match and the whole me and Brody match, you know. And maybe I'll, you know, save those forever and put them in book one day or some shit. But basically, the Sandman match went to almost, I'd say, 90% according to plan. Like Sandman missed some spots that we had. I had a spot where Sandman would be sitting in the corner and Fonzie would put the chair on him, and then they would act like the Visual Man is giving him the Van Terminator, and Sandman would be laying there and he would slap the chair to make the sound. Because we went over the match. We went over the match at I would go to Philly to Catch Point and go over the match with him. But yeah, what a cool ass fucking dude. The video we made, the video Michael Priesler made, I wrote out and he just directed it to a T, and the quality, that was like one of the most tremendous pieces of, that might have been even, the match is a tremendous piece of business, but that video package, wrestling wise, I think is the best wrestling related video package of the year. When they're searching for the Invisible Man and
the Nelly Furtado one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, that shit was hilarious.
Like I don't drink anymore, but once in a while I'll indulge in like a 5% like THC like seltzer or some shit. Because I can't do too much high milligram weed things 'cause I go paranoid. I'll be acting like Adam on Twitter. But I drink those once in a while, and I was coming up with this. I'm like, I started listening. I was listening. The Noe Furtado, I'm Like a Bird came on, and I'm like, you know, that's what popped in my head. Of all things, it would be funny if the Sandman was singing "I'm Like a Fucking Bird," and that's where it came up. It's like, well, then there could be this montage of him doing all these things and this and that, and Nelly Furtado is playing, but it's really he's just what a fucking video, dude. And the whole talk show thing that happened that we filmed on that happened on the same day as we filmed that video. What a fucking day it was, you know. And we went in like Sandman only had one guest. Like this is a TV like Philadelphia. The host is like a legendary newscaster from Philadelphia. Mike, like he is like legendary. So he only had one guest, and Gunky was his Sandman's guy. But then the producer came in and seen us all sitting there. He's like, "Oh no, all you guys come in the green room." So we all came in, and then the guy came back. He's like, "Wait, are you Joey Janela?" I said, "Yeah, man." "Oh, we got to have you on too." So right there, I said, "Okay, this is my in. This is when I'm going to pitch to these fucking guys."
Did we finally lose Joey? It took an hour.
Yeah, I think Joey froze.
Come back, Joey. Come back.
I have so many more questions about this match too.
I'm sure you do.
This is my favorite match of the year.
I'm aware. We need to get to this. Come back, Joey.
I do
Jerry,
like as somebody said, it's like the Royal Rumble. Now there's 3 left. We're about to lose Joey, so it's just gonna be me and you.
Me and you. He'll come back. Joey always comes back, unless his data finally crapped out on him.
Yeah, my
He's used
computer
his
was about
data.
to die, so I had to plug in my computer.
Oh well, I'm on a computer, so I'm good. I'm not on a laptop, so I gotta wait. No, don't, not you too. You don't get to freeze too. What is this? Am I gonna win by just default because y'all froze? Come back. This is ridiculous. This is what I get. I gotta wait for Joey to come back. I gotta wait for Jeremy to come back. If this is how this ends, this is actually incredibly apropos. There is no way that this is how this ends. I don't even want to talk about the other stuff that's there. Do I think Brock Lesnar's retiring? No. There it is. There's your thumbnail talk. I gotta wait for Jeremy to come back now. So I guess, I don't know, maybe his mom severed the internet. I don't know. Somebody severed the internet. Come back. Yeah, the Busted Open crew have finally come back. I'm entering number 30 when 28 and 29 have been eliminated. This is the end. Is this it? Is this it? This is what happens? Is this actually how this whole episode is going to end? We lose everybody? This can't be the way. This cannot be the way. Thank you for the super chat, Ryan, earlier saying this is a great ITW moment. It's Echo Gate. I don't know what happened. I'm going to have to look into what's going on with my computer. What's going on with this? Because I am always plugged in the same way. I had to put in my AirPods and then go through my my microphone. This has been a banner day on this show. This is it. It's Zeno Hour saying, I think Brock is retired, but will he stay retired? Doubtful. Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean you're retired. You don't get to retire, unretire, retire, unretire. Come on. Once you retire, you're done. Let it be out. Let it be out. But I'm going to WrestleMania. I'm not going to Saudi Arabia. I'll sooner go to London. Somehow this is all my fault. Either someone's going to come back or I'm going to get a message. His phone may have died. That's also possible. It's possible that Joey spoke until his phone died and now he's trying to plug it in so he can charge it up. That might be it. This episode ending on a technical difficulty would be absolutely apropos. I wanted to ask Joey about the boat. I want to ask him about the boat bash. Someone just messaged me. Let's see who it is. Yep. Joey said phone died somehow. Are you guys still on? Here we go. Okay. Joey's back. Joey, the good news is I'm still here. The bad news is Jeremy also froze and he should be coming back. So it's you and me now.
Well, my phone died. It was at 50%, and somehow you guys you got this podcast is like a vampire. It sucked the life out of my fucking phone. Oh, he's back.
We got him back. But you can keep talking. You're good.
But let's talk about iPhones. When you first get a brand new iPhone, the battery could last like a week. But then within 2 months, it turns back into what iPhone was, and just the battery dies. It was at 42% when I did this pod, and then it went down to nothing. But
That's
anyways,
how it works. The battery degrades.
Oh, so your phone did die in the middle of
it.
Yeah,
Died.
I was right.
Okay. My internet just cut out. I don't know why. My Wi-Fi is very good, and then all of a sudden it just. So I'm actually on my phone data right now. So
but anyways, the way I left off, we were at the talk show. Legendary newscaster guy, he has his talk show in Philadelphia, and the Sandman is going to promote the match with the Invisible Man. So the one producer recognized me. He said, we need to have you on too. And I pitched it. I said, let's do this whole Andy Kaufman deal where Sandman gets attacked by the Invisible Man. And they were down for it. And they said, only thing, don't break the desk. I said, we won't break the desk. We accidentally broke their whole sofa. Sandman broke the whole sofa set. They're like, no, it's no big deal. It's fine. It was cheap. They got the same, but I know they were probably irritated. But that was like a twofer that day. We filmed that and we did that, and that was released that day. They loved it so much that they put it out 45 minutes after it happened. The clip of Sandman getting attacked, and the show was at night. And apparently, it did a lot of people watched it. I don't know what a local nighttime talk show gets in Philadelphia, but apparently it was good numbers for them. It wasn't TNA numbers, but it was good.
right, how did all the cameos come together? Kendra Lust, Missy, Foley, Zombie.
Oh my god. Well, so I knew everyone would be like, the cheap way to do this would be have the most ECW cameos of all time. You know, I was like, you know what would make this match even better if the cameos made no sense at all. You know, we had at one point we had until the night before I had Barbarian and Warlord penciled in as a run out. They were gonna come do a run out, but something happened where they never came. And, you know, originally like the only ECW people I wanted was Fonzie, of course, and Rhino, but Rhino didn't do it. I don't know. I forgot why. Maybe he wanted too much. But everything else I want to be random. Like Violent J came out, but that was originally supposed to be just the ICP, Shaggy and Violent J. But I guess Shaggy, like, I don't know, he was like sleeping or something. I don't know. So then Violent J came out with I believe it was Vampiro and Too Tough Tony, which is cool because Vampiro and Sandman I don't think they've ever been in the ring together at the same time. But yeah, Guy Steele and Missy Hyatt, who has that Sandman connection, that's a really cool one. When she came out, and Kendra Lust was the first one. They said, we have Kendra Lust for the match. His crew said, I said, Kendra Lust? I said, there's no fucking way. So the first spot we came up with was that Kendra Lust was gonna suck the cock of the Invisible Man. She was gonna get on the apron, Maria Canella style, and like flaunt herself, get in the ring, and offer fellatio to the Invisible Man. She was gonna get on her knees and suck it, and we had this whole deal where like she unzipped the pants, and the Invisible Man had like a 3-foot cock, you know,
As one does.
and she was just gonna give him a blowjob, and then Sandman was gonna cane the Invisible Man mid suckage. But Kendra Lust was 100% down to do the spot, but then it turned out that her daughter was coming, and she has like a young teenage daughter, and her husband, and then they thought it would be best that she didn't suck the dick of the Invisible Man. But that was the first spot we came up with for the match. We have Kendra Lust. She needs to suck the Invisible Man's dick. Joel, I think we lost audio.
No, we didn't. You just
He
said
does.
you got Jeremy and me reacting to that.
That was the first spot we had planned. Like we were all dying. Like we're like, let's have Kendra Lust suck off the Invisible Man. Like we're like, yes. So like she was like, yeah, but let's make the Invisible Man's dick 2 feet. Like she like pulls out his pants and then she like sells the fucking eye. Like
That's what I was waiting for.
but she was down to do it. She was 100% game for everything. And
then
but
as she didn't want to
do that. She didn't want to do that, but she didn't want to do that because her daughter was there. But she even make out. We told her to make out with the Invisible Man, but she didn't really do that either. But just having Kendra Lust, who was like, damn, she is still fucking hot. When she walked in, I was like, holy shit. I was like, fuck. You know, and she's cool. I mean, I think before that, I didn't think she liked me too much. Because I think she blocked me on social media at one point. No, I wasn't doing anything pervy or anything. I think I said something on Twitter, like responded sarcastically to one of her tweets or something like in like 2020 or something, and she blocked me. But now it's unblocked. She's cool. She pops in every so often, you know. She's a trooper. She's cool as hell. You know, I don't even know what the connection between Kendra Lust and the Sandman was, or how they got her, or how they know her. But she was cool. But I came up, she's like, I said, hey, I'm Joey. She said, Joey Janela? She said, open your fucking mouth. And she said, you are Joey Janela. I said, yeah,
She
I got
needed
that
to see
crack.
it.
I said, I got that crack smile. I got that meth mouth, girl. I got that meth mouth.
I was trying to see if Sandman mentioned it all, the connection, but I can't find anything yet. Anyway,
Yeah,
Jeremy, I'm sure you have
just think I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe she did the podcast once, maybe.
maybe.
But yeah, she was cool as hell. You know, it was such a crazy day. Like there were so many like weird like people in the building for like between Bloodsport and um spring break. Like during the day, this is a funny story. I've never told this on any podcast yet. This is a hilarious story about the Bloodsport show. Uh, I've never been to Bloodsport, believe it or not. Every year, Bloodsport on collective weekend or whatever, I was always too hungover to go to Bloodsport or whatever. Um, I'd usually get there the night before Bloodsport and get to wherever WrestleMania was and just get very wasted and then just that whole Thursday just sleep until I have whatever. But I'd never been to Bloodsport, so I went this year, which happened to be the final Bloodsport, so it's kind of poetic. But I walk into the thing and I see this guy with tattoos on his face. I was like, the fuck is that? By Hardcamp. I said, holy shit. That's that MAGA rapper, Tom McDonald. Tom McDonald, the MAGA rapper. What the fuck is he doing here? And I look at Brett. I go, look, it's Tom McDonald, the MAGA rapper. And Brett's like, yeah. I said, holy shit, you see who that is? I said, yeah, man. I said, what the fuck is he doing here? He goes, Stone Cold? Oh, Barnett invited him. I go, Steve Austin? I go, oh. And then I said, no, I'm talking about the MAGA rapper, Tom McDonald. And Brett's like, oh, that's who he's with. Steve Austin. And Tom McDonald.
Austin brought him.
Yeah, they're boys.
Oh,
They're boy. I love Stone Cold Steve Austin. But it's such a funny story. I was marking out for fucking Tom McDonald. I'm marking out hard. I'm like, holy shit, this is that fucking guy. He made the Charlie Kirk, he made like a Charlie Kirk song, whatever. I'm like, yes. Like, I love that shit. You know, I love all these characters. I love this is like my favorite shit, like all these weirdos. But he's with Steve. It was so funny. Like we were dying. Like there's a picture on like Twitter of Tom McDonald and Steve Austin standing next to each other. Which I mean, it's fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin. What do you expect? He lives in a ranch in fucking Nevada. I don't know he doesn't put his politics out there or whatever. Steve Austin's a cool ass dude. I haven't seen him since 2018 since we did his podcast. But I walked up to him and I like did this to his neck. I don't know why I did this. And he turns around like, who the fuck has touched me like that? And he looks at me, Joey Janela. He goes, oh, kid. He's like, how long has it been? I said, he's like, it's been like 8 years, right? I said, yeah. And he was like, and then I just kind of stood there, like, there's a picture. I'm just standing next to Steve Austin and Tom McDonald. And he's like, this is my boy Tom. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? Big fan, you know? and and we're sitting there. It's like me, Tom McDonald, and Austin. We're watching Bloodsport, like standing next to each other. And he's like, we're just making small talk. And Steve Austin actually put over the production. Like there was like an Atticus Kogar promo for the Hayabusa match later that night played. And Austin was like, this is fucking some good production for indies. Like that video was sick, you know. I was just standing there and talking to Steve, and then when I was like, all right, this is getting kind of awkward, then me just standing next to these guys, whether he's trying to make small talk, and like it just went silent for like 20 seconds. I'm like, hey Steve, I gotta do something. I'll see you later, buddy. That was fucking cool. Because Steve Austin is my number one wrestler of all time. Number one. And the coolest dude ever. When he had me over for his podcast, I was having a full-blown panic attack. Like, it was a little table. It was me and him. He walked into his house. And I was, like, sweating. Like, you know, when you feel like you're going to faint. Like, you're having a panic attack. Like, oh, shit. This is Stone Cold. This is, like, my idol. Holy shit, dude. and I'm like about to pass out, and Steve Austin he stared at me for like a minute straight, like did the Steve Austin stare at me, and I was like, holy shit, did I do something to piss him off? In my head, I'm having this panic attack already. He's like this, just staring at me with the beady eyes. And as he said, I had the beady eyes. That's he said, you beady eye little fuck, whatever he said to Vince. He's just staring at me, and I'm like, what the fuck? What did I do to this fucking guy? Did I do something wrong? He's gonna beat my ass. He's just staring at me, and he goes, I'm just fucking with you, kid. Let's start.
That's the best way to psych a motherfucker up before an interview. I love it.
Yeah, he was like the coolest. And then afterwards, he's like, I was like, yeah, I want to try your beer. This is when his beer first came out, um, the El Segundo beer. So I said I wanted to try it. He's like, I got some. He said, come in my kitchen, come meet my wife. And then we were just sitting there. He's giving me his beer. And I'm sitting in Steve Austin's kitchen. And he's got the most surreal thing is I look over to the right. I'm drinking with his beer, Steve Austin, and I'm talking him and his wife. And he's got a Steve Austin cookie jar on his counter.
Like his head, and you open up the top and
No, it's like
reach in?
like you can probably find on eBay. Look up Steve Austin cookie jar. It's from the 90s, but it's like a ceramic cookie jar of him, like his upper body. And you
Oh,
open
okay.
you take it like his head, his shoulders, you could take it off and the cookies are in there. I'm like, how did I make it? Like, this is like 2018 though. It's like, how in the last year, how did I make it to this point where I'm in Steve Austin's kitchen drinking beer with him, and I'm looking at his cookie jar, and then I look over to the left, he's just standing there. But yeah, what a cool dude. I don't care if he hangs out with Tom McDonald, dude. I would hang out with Tom McDonald and Steve Austin together. We'd ride ATVs and fucking feed chickens and shit. I don't give a shit. That's how cool Steve Austin is. I don't give a shit. I'll hang out with Tom McDonald all day. We probably become boys, actually. You know, I just
You're
don't.
gonna be in a Tom McDonald video.
I would. I'd totally do it. Oh, in Florida, man, that'd be fucking great.
That's the cookie jar, by the way.
Yes, exactly. That is the fucking cookie jar that was on Steve Austin's counter. That
You
is an
still have been-
amazing. And it's exactly the way I described it. The shoulders, it comes right off of the shoulders. It's not remembered. Like that's like a moment I'll remember forever. Like I'm like, how did I make it here? Like I'm drinking a beer. He gave me some beers to go, and then I left. I chilled with him for like an extra 40 minutes, and then after the podcast, then I left. And then the next day I spoke to Steve Austin through text once in a while. Especially when there was fires, and like the 1 year in LA, like we lived in Marina Del Rey for a second. That's where I did the podcast. So I hit him up. We text once in a while, you know. Like, and I lost my phone, and I lost his number, and I lost like the two like most prized numbers. I lost it out of my phone. Like was his number and Kevin Smith's number, and I lost them, and I was like, "Fuck, man, I'll never text Steve Austin again." I don't think I ever text. Maybe I text Kevin Smith once to get into. There was a premiere for Jay and Silent Bob, the recent movie or something in Asbury. He got me into that, and I sat with his family. But I lost those two numbers, but I reconnected with Steve. I gave him a little neck. Met Tom McDonald. He introduced me to his big friend, Tom. And I would happily, if Steve's listening, hang out with you. And I'd go to eat steak with you guys. We could talk about whatever. Charlie Kirk, whatever. I'm down.
At least we know.
Yeah, I mean, I live on the Jersey Shore, and I hang out on Mondays. I go to Tiki Bar, which is where I wrestled, where Big Boom AJ was, on the beach. And most of those, I'd say about 85% of those people are like, there's like hot 10 girls there with like the nicest tit implants you've ever seen. The only problem is they're wearing a red Trump hat. It's like, all right, you got to take the good with the bad. You know, the tits are great, but she's wearing a Trump hat, and she's probably going to tell you after you bang her that the earth is flat or something. You know what I'm saying? But you got to take the good with the bad. Like, I'm not one of those people, fuck them. Like, I like to see the perspectives of all, especially if you're a hot chick with big fake tits. I'll pretend the Trump hat is not on your head. But yeah, I deal with these people all the time. You know, I go to like someone's house party, like big mansion party on the Jersey Shore, and there's like a couple weeks ago, there's like this dude, he's wearing Trump sneakers, and we're just talking about bullshit. It's like, whatever, dude. I'm not on either side. You know what I'm saying? I think that these Trumper people are fucking nuts, and I think if you go too far left, they're fucking nuts. So I just chill in my nice little middle lane where, like, if the opportunity came to hang out with Steve Austin and Tom McDonald, and hanging out and shooting paintballs at each other in the desert, you know what I'm saying? I'd be there. You know.
Joey Janela sees all perspectives, especially hot chicks
Yeah.
with fake boobs.
I'm gonna hide this. I got a hole in my wall. I don't have.
Oh yeah, I see that.
I have.
It's
People are like Joey Janela has an anger problem. This hole is. This is like really fucked up. The reason I did that. That was the day that Sapp passed away.
oh,
I woke up. I woke up to like thousands of like. I woke up late. I was gonna go to JC. Like hundreds of text messages and missed calls. And Megan's like, I saw the first one. It was like Megan, like, did you hear what happened to Sabu? And then I was like, oh boy. Then I went down. And my boy Mike Brown was like, Sabu died. And I was like, fuck. And I punched a fucking hole in the wall. So that's what happened. So
You're
I'm
gonna
not
get attached up?
I'm not an abusive guy. I don't do that. I don't fucking sit there and just fucking punch holes in the wall, you know, like fucking. I'm not filled with that much testosterone. That was like a hole because like that was fucking. That's a fucking horrible way to wake up.
Yeah. You're gonna get it patched up?
No, just leave it like that. It's
That's
kind of
fair.
like you look at it sometimes. You're like, shit. I lived a weird fucking life.
I get it. I mean, everything's a memory. I get it.
that's the reminder. That's the reminder you need to know you lived a weird life, Joey.
Yeah, every
The
time I
whole
see that hole, I look at. I think of Kratom
Fuck.
because that's 100 times as lethal as fentanyl.
Can I
That's what
ask you
Dutch
about-
Mantel said, though. That's what Dutch Mantel said. What the fuck does he know?
I'm not here for Dutch. Jeremy, are you okay over there?
He's done.
He's done.
Oh,
Can I?
I feel like
Go
I'm
ahead,
having
Jeremy.
audio issues again.
No, it's just your connection is
Am I
not as
heard?
strong. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Is this the longest interview I've ever done with you guys?
It's entirely possible. You went from
It's the
5
longest
to
interview we've ever done. Period.
yeah. we're gonna be-
12:56. I came in at
It's like a
11:10.
rain back here.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this is long.
That's
How
all
long
right.
does this show usually go for?
Usually we ended about 56 minutes ago, but it's you. So
Oh my God,
Usually
dude.
12.
we don't. That's
Oh
the thing.
my
Like
God.
we always tell people noonish, but like it comes down to whatever there is to talk about, and if we have guests, and when there's a guest, we make time. We're good.
Yeah, I figured. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do a little interview with them, whatever, promote my show, and then I'm gonna go take a nap again, and probably
That's fine.
wake up at 5. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna go to the gym, and then not go to the gym till 9 o'clock. Go to eat Chipotle at fucking 10 o'clock after the gym, and then go back to my bed and watch WWF Superstars until 6 in the morning.
There you go. It works.
That's basically my routine when I'm out wrestling.
I'm actually. Can I ask you about the boat? The boat bash that was and then wasn't.
Oh my God.
Because we wanted to be the entertainment on that motherfucker, and then all of a sudden we found out it wasn't happening, and it was like, first of all, could we have been, and second of all, what happened? We were looking forward to this.
So he's gone.
He'll be back.
The boat, it fell. Most of it fell on my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? I'm one guy. How the fuck am I gonna do this all by myself? You know what I'm saying? I mean, the people with like Expedia cruises, like they were trying to be as helpful as possible, and they do like shit like that all the time. Like, whatever. They do like different theme, like boat deals. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to professional wrestling, and the wrestling wasn't going to be on the boat, it was going to be in like the dock areas. And then we found out we needed a venue for like, there's like going to be a bus to transport them. But when you get into those areas off the boat, it's like stay by the resort kind of and don't venture out into those areas. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a
What
whole bus get held up at fucking machine gun point, by someone. It was it was just too much for me, dude. And you know, like we did have tickets sold. I wouldn't say it was a crazy amount. Maybe over 50 at that point, and we still had a year to promote that shit. We had a lot of time, and we could have done it. You know what I'm saying? But I would have been stressed as fuck all year over this boat thing, dude. And I would have been so stressed, and I just said, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to do it anymore. You know?
Yeah, it sounded like a logistical nightmare because, again, like you didn't have the ring on a boat, which is already a whole other can of worms. It would have to be transported on and off, or at least found a way to get to where you
Yeah,
were
Mexico.
going.
So yeah, Mexico. They would we'd have to get the ring from um every spot somewhere in Mexico. They would have to transport a ring to the venue. Uh, and the wrestlers, like it's like we thought like those places, those stops in Mexico, we thought they look closer than they actually are. You know what I'm saying? You can't drive. So we thought like, all right, we could just put all the luchadors in a van, and they can go bing bong, bing bong. And then we're looking at the stops like this spot to this spot is like 17 hours. It's like a car ride from Minneapolis to like say Brooklyn, New York, for the luchadors. So I said, you know what? This is fucking brutal. You know, I can't do this. And the payout was like $30,000 for me. That's a lot of
Okay.
money. 30
Yeah.
grand is a lot of money, but the 30 grand wasn't worth the emotional stress. I would have been drunk again. I would have actually smoked crack for the first time.
Would you have gotten more out of that? Watch Joey Janela smoke crack for the first time? You
If
boost
I
your pay
smoked
rate.
crack, maybe the boat would have still been happening, and it would have been fucking sick. At this point, it'd be like, wow, 700 tickets sold for the boat. But it was like, the fuck is that?
It's
Bird?
a bird, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
He's outside.
I'm outside, so there's a
Yeah.
bird. There's been flyovers this whole time. I'm trying to mute my mic when I think it's going to be too loud, but a lot going on here.
A lot going on here. But yeah, that boat was just like, whatever. And tell that bird to shut the fuck up. Where do you
It's
live,
Sting.
Jeremy
Hey.
again? Where do you live?
Shut the fuck up, bird.
Jeremy, where do you live again?
Right now I'm in Virginia. I live in Ohio, but I'm in Virginia.
So you have a gun,
visiting.
right? So you have a gun, right?
My mom might have a gun somewhere.
Yeah, go
Relax.
shoot that. Go
Yeah.
shoot that
I'm
thing.
at my mom's house, so I
Yeah,
don't know
go
what
shoot
she.
that. Yeah, that's your mom. Go shoot that fucking bird. But anyways, yeah, no, that boat thing, and plus, I would have had heat with Jericho, and
Never
no,
worked
I
out.
don't think Jericho likes me anyway, so it would have been worse. And so, if I'm trying to get back to
What
AEW,
kind of drama aura or did you farm with Jericho?
no, Jericho's fine. It's just like I think when it comes to Jericho, I think he was always a little because I am kind of like Jericho. Like when it comes to like back in drinking. Oh yeah, fuck your ass, That's Jericho when he drinks. I just think I just think people on Twitter would be like, Janela's like a young Jericho, and then Jericho would be like, fuck his ass. He ain't like me. Oh yeah, fuck your ass, Chris Jericho.
Well, how do you feel about the band Kiss?
Oh yeah, I love Kiss. Fuck your ass. Oh yeah.
Jeremy, last call before I do partner promo.
That's
punch in the
Jericho.
face.
That's Jericho when he's drunk. Jericho's fucking
How do
awesome.
we top drunk Jericho impression?
Jericho, like the best was when Jericho wasn't like during the COVID era. I'll leave you guys one last story. During COVID, we, which I guess Steve Carrier maybe labeled it. Someone did the drug floor, Tony Khan's drug floor at the hotel at the whatever we were at. But it was really there was no drugs there. It was a bunch of people smoking pot and drinking White Claws. But we'd have parties up there all the fucking time. And the parties were great and fun and shit. But Jericho was up there. He was always wilding out. You know? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He'd get drunk and be like, fuck your ass. Fuck your ass. So we were all Memorial Day that year, 2020. They rented a restaurant for us. We went out. Mike Tyson showed up. I have a picture with Tyson and Taz I posted, but at this Memorial Day party, it's another moment. It's like, how the fuck did I get here? Mike Tyson is playing fucking, what's the game where you throw the fucking sandbag in the hole?
Cornhole.
Yeah. You throw it, oh, look at this. But then it's like, Tyson's like, he wants to keep on partying. So after this like little venture, this barbecue spot's over, Tyson comes back with us to the fucking hotel. And there's like a Morton's downstairs, and Tony lives in this hotel, I guess, on the top floor in like some kind of he did in this John probably the whole floor is probably his. But that's one of his spots. He had like a house in LA, wherever like his major, probably a house in England, wherever all of his major hubs, like his hometown. Tony has like some kind of place. So Tony was always at this Morton Steakhouse downstairs. I knew Tony. So the restaurant was, I think, closing. So Tony said, "Now we're gonna go. Let's all chill. We'll all could chill outside in the patio at the Mortons." And Mike Tyson shows up. Tyson's got a huge. He's with a couple guys. He's got a huge duffel bag just filled to the brim with weed. Because I think at that time Tyson, he's like doing like he's got his own like strain of weed out or something. So everyone's getting high off Tyson's weed. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is surreal. Like, with Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson's like, he sees Sonny Kiss. And Sonny Tyson goes, oh, who's that? I want that. You know? And so Tyson totally wanted to fuck Sonny Kiss. It's a funny story. It's great. But anyways, later that night, we were all fucked up. We were all high and drunk as off Tyson's weed. Like, basically the whole roster or whatever. And then eventually, like, Henry Cejudo showed up from the UFC. A couple other UFC fighters showed up, and we all went to the drug floor. And Jericho wasn't there. So that whole night, everyone gathered around me as I pretended I was Chris Jericho, because Chris Jericho was always there. And I would just go, oh, yeah. Yeah. Fuck your ass. Like, people were dying laughing. Like, it was like the whole, like, Tony, everyone. Like, I was just, oh, yeah. Like, just pretended for like I was so stoned, and I'm not a weed guy, that I thought I was actually Jericho for the entire night. But that's it. So that's where you got with that story. Jericho says, "Oh yeah," a lot, and Mike Tyson definitely wanted Sonny Kiss. You go, oh, who's that? I want that. That's what he said. This is the greatest. Who's that? I want that. Like, fuck. I'm like, Sonny, you should have fucked Tyson.
Would have been perfect.
That's what I said. And we were talking about this a few months ago. I said, Sonny, you should have fucked Mike Tyson. So Mike Tyson wanted you. We were dying laughing. So funny. It's like when like Cody Rhodes, like he put out the business of that dude Aaron Solo on the podcast. I'm putting out Sonny Kiss, Mike Tyson's business actually. Sonny Kiss denied it. He want that. But we were all high, but I was just going, I was Jericho that entire night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fancy. Fuck your ass.
Oh,
I look like a little kid. That's what he said to me and shit. He like, Janela, Janela, you look like a little skin. Oh yeah.
Why does he sound like Cartman?
What? He do
Why
like
is-
he like changes his voice like this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Everyone knows that one. Oh yeah, like Jericho. Like, yeah, 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 yeah. Like, fuck your ass. And then he did like this. Fuck your ass. You know who I am? I'm Chris Jericho. Oh yeah, fuck your ass.
All right, let's get off that. You've broken this entire show.
Janela, scared? Like when he was drunk, like that is Jericho. Like off the Grey Goose, baby. What a legend, though.
I was gonna say, you want to rate his match from the Redemption?
I didn't watch it. I don't watch wrestling.
I can't blame you.
But I heard it was
attached
cool.
box,
I
too.
seen clips. I just watched the clips on
Yeah.
Twitter. I pretty much, unless something like people were like, you really have to see this, I'll go out of my way to watch it. I still haven't even watched the mask versus mask match from AAA. Maybe I'll do that today because they said that's like the ultimate spectacle. But yeah, I certainly didn't watch any of the AEW show. But I saw like Jericho like doing like thumbtack hockey pucks and shit.
That's Canada. You got to do it. That's all.
Oh yeah, fuck your ass.
That too. All right. We're
What's that?
gonna do.
Winnipeg. Oh yeah.
God damn it. You won't get this on Busted Open is right.
Yeah, fuck
all right.
Bubba Ray Dudley and LeGrec,
right.
sell out old fuck.
I'll
never do your show again.
You and me, Joey. It's gonna be you and me against Bubba Dudley and Matt Hardy at one of these days. That's the plan.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Bubba Dudley can kiss my ass. He can kiss my balls too. Fuck him.
Careful.
LaGreca, he's okay, but he's a sellout old fuck who looks like an old Tony Deppen. Mark Henry, he said hello to me last time, but he can go fuck his ass too. Oh yeah. Dolph Ziggler is cool though. Is he on that show?
He's
Yeah,
still
allegedly.
there. Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, he's fucking sick. He's weird. Who else is on the show? Dreamer.
Dreamer's there. Yep.
I like
Yeah, he's there.
I like Dreamer too. So I know Dreamer's in the hot seat, right now. Well, maybe that's over, but Dreamer's cool. Always been
You
cool.
gotta have a job to get that. But anyway, it's okay.
Oh yeah. Let's end this. I need to smoke a cigarette. Give me a little. The Jericho
All
always like be drunk. Like, give me a little cigarette, Janela. Give me a smoke. Oh yeah. What about like everyone was always bumming smokes off of me? Jim Ross would have his own trailer. Everyone loves this one. Jim Ross, hey Janela, come in my trailer here. You got a smoke? You got a smoke? And then we'd sit in his trailer and I'd give Jim Ross a smoke. Nah, kid, I told Tony today, you got to be a heel. Man, we need to make you a heel. You got a heel face. You look like a heel. There's money in you being a heel. He'd say it every time. And I just smoked cigarettes with Jim Ross in his trailer. That's another moment. It's like, how the fuck did I get here? Smoking cigarettes with Jim Ross. We got to make you a heel, kid. There's money you being a heel. You're not a face, kid. You're a fucking heel. Give me a cigarette. I was chain smoking. You're a fucking heel, kid. Fucking come here. All right, let's end on that note. I'm doing a lot of good impersonations. I'm like Will Sasso.
You're doing great.
I'm like Will fucking Sasso, dude.
The drunk Jericho, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get over.
Drunkico. That's what they call him.
Yeah, that's an old name they've been using. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Jericho, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, we were both partiers. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
We were both be drinking like fish. I think the only person that, like at that time, like there was drinking rankings, like me, Jericho, and Mox would be top 3. Tony up there too, probably top 4. breakers in AEW in that era. Moxley, me, Jericho, and Tony Khan. I don't know who would five.
What a foursome.
Oh yeah, Fuzzy is coming to town. Oh yeah, fuck your ass.
All right, let's get this game out of the way. Partner promo, punch in the face. You know how
You
it
just
works.
made the list.
God damn it!
You just made the list. The Joey Janela shithead list. Oh yeah.
All right, you want to play this game?
I can't believe I was friends with that guy last week, and now he's on the Joey Janela shithead list.
Well, it's funny how things
Just made
change.
the list. What's the game we're playing? I need to get the fuck off this call.
So do we. Partner promo, punch in the face. 3 names. You pick which one you want to promo with on the mic, one-on-one, which one you want to partner with in a tag team match, and which one you want to punch in the face, have a singles match. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter, Sydney Sweeney, Paywatch, Pam Anderson, partner promo, punch in the face.
Does partner mean like I kissed them?
I mean, listen, it's up to you guys because it's your tag team, but it's a tag team partner.
Are we talking about Prime Baywatch, Pam Anderson?
Yeah, Baywatch.
Yes.
Baywatch.
Yes.
Partner, 100%.
I think partner, if you want to look at it this way, I think partner is Mary. I think promo is fuck. And I think punch is kill, if we were to break it down in that way.
All right, so Pam Anderson, she's automatically, that's like one of my first erections looking at a picture of her. So that's what like led me down that path of like that type of blonde chick, her and Sable and shit and whatever. But anyways, partner with her, promo with Sydney Sweeney because she looks like a little mean bitch that could talk shit. I've seen her in movies. She just has that bitch face. And sorry, Sabrina Carpenter, I fucking love her, but gonna have to punch her in the fucking face. Please, 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 don't punch me in the face. Oh yeah.
Joey, there's nothing more I can say. 20 years of the bad boy. It's Thursday. You can watch it on Triller TV. It's going to be a fun time. Anything else you want to put over? Because again, it's going to be a fantastic card.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm nervous. Huge 6-man tag. Main event trios match. It's gonna be crazy. A few tickets remain. If you live in Jersey, get to this fucking show. If you're not in Jersey, watch on Triller. Watch whoever is producing this show on September 13th for produce now. It ain't me. That's the spoiler. But yeah, I might as well give the guy this plug because I did miss the show for him last week. So just support indie wrestling. I'm a drama farmer. I just keep on getting fights. I do it for the right reasons. I don't do it for attention. But it's kind of what I'm known for now. But it's unfortunate. But hopefully everything will age nicely. It will age like Pamela Anderson gracefully. And not like milk. And hopefully people look back and they give me my flowers. They say, Joey Janela was fucking a good-ass dude, and he was always right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Joey. Anytime you want to Aura Farm, you can just show up on here. You know what to do.
I know what to do. See you guys later.
Take
He's
care
got
of yourself.
enough. Songwell Sapp better pay me. He's got enough headlines for the next fucking 6 months from this one interview alone.
Brother, tell me about it.
True.
Pay me, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Fuck your ass. See ya.
Take care, Joey. What an episode. I don't even know how we got here. Now it's you and me as if this was a regular Wednesday show to wrap up. There's plenty more over on Fightful Overbooked. Click that subscribe button, tap that bell, get your notifications. And while you're at it, like the videos. Interact with them. Say some stuff. We want to hear from you. While you're at it, join us every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, live for In the Weeds. You might like it.